Welcome to another edition of Bob's KGS series. We're going to go ahead and do a little bit lower time this time. I think we'll do 10 minute with 50-second Byo-Yomi and 7 Byo-Yomi periods. Definitely not a teaching game. And we are on game 10, so I'm very excited to have our 10th game. It doesn't seem a long time that I've been doing this. I think I've played Dacio before in this series, so let's play him again. From what I remember, I've played this guy a number of times. I think he's a very, very aggressive player, and so that's kind of a good way to get into what I wanted to do this time. I wanted to think about how to avoid fighting, because I know a lot of people in KGS love to fight. They're just going to pick fights over every little thing. I'm really glad he did this Fuseki as well. So I'm going to see if I can keep the game calm without fighting, and just see what happens. You know, try to settle positions that seem to be difficult to settle. Let me see, what is the key here? I think this is the move. It's actually been a while since I've played a ranked game. I played one not too long ago, but I really, in most cases, I don't really like this Joseki for white, because black gets Sente, he's settled in the corner, completely alive, he's out, and this double Hane actually connects under for black. Hane, white answers, black Hanes again, white Atari, black Atari, and then squeezes, and he can make himself like steal this base from white just a little bit. But it's very close to Joseki. Now the question is, what does this low stone do with this approach here? Does it make this approach small? I still think it's rather big, but the question is, what do I want to do? Do I want to play this? I know that the left side is pretty important, and I'm not really in the middle of a pincer here yet, so I mean, the question is, if he gets a stone in here or here, do I still have the opportunity to get a position on this side? I think the answer is no. So I think that playing here is a solid option. We're just going to see. I'm going to treat this stone lightly. I really don't like this move from white. I think it gives me the opportunity to just change directions and not really care what he's doing. I think I might do that. Maybe even play here. Because, I mean, what is he going to do? Let's see, I could play this, and he jumps, and I do the same thing that we did over here. This time it's not going to end in Sente, though. If I play this, and he does the jump, and I do this, he's going to descend, and when I drop, this turn is going to be big. When I do this, I've got nice shape in this area, but not much more. So let's just see what he wants to do. I think that now, because he's already played 3 low moves on the bottom, that E4 stone is very, very light. So I'm going to treat it lightly. I'm going to see what he wants to do about that stone, and just, you know, ask him what his thoughts are. Okay. He's being very aggressive. He just totally wants to envelop that stone. I'm tempted to play back here, but when he pulls back and I turn, where does that leave me? What do I do after that? I mean, I can lean on this group to get this out, but it's really not doing a whole lot. I can also attach to this stone here. You know, and I think I'm going to do that, because at this point, I think the corner is very important. And now, yeah, I don't mind this at all. I do not mind this at all. Because I'm basically alive here, aren't I? You can play something like this. Okay, so he's deciding he wants to come out. And the question is, am I alive here? Do I have to respond? If he plays a stone here, then I descend and he hanes, I'm dead. So I'm going to do this. Okay. So as of this moment, I'm alive here. He's got nothing this way. He's got this group here. And he's going to try to build up off of this wall here using this move here. So I kind of like this idea. It helps this D7 stone in a very light way. If he tries to take the D7 stone at a later time, then I don't have to worry about it. But the first thing I'm going to do is take a page from Batusai here, because he's got these 3 low stones. I'm going to see which way the Aji goes, because I do have peeps on both points. Okay, so the Aji goes this way. I can get a wall in this direction at some point later on in the game. So it gives me an idea, and this stone may end up being favorable for me later. And I'm either going to play this pincer or this pincer. Yeah, I want to be as far away from thickness as possible. This is a thick group. If he comes after this stone with a pincer, I can lean on that pincer and make him over-concentrated. If he jumps up here, I can jump, either low or high. We'll figure that out. And then the only thing he can do at that point is lean on this group, which it'll become alive, and he'll get a little bit of influence. So I think I'm going to pincer low and see what happens. Okay, so he's coming into the corner, taking some territory. And now, I believe I will aim at this cut point. If he turns, it's Gote. If he pushes here, it is also Gote. And if he doesn't do that, it's going to be a really nasty fight for him, because I've prepared this cut now. And here, I want this direction. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, Basio also plays extremely fast. So he's like, I'm going to play a lot faster than you, and I'm going to beat you really quickly, and I'm not going to use any time doing it because I don't have to. this ladder goes to white, doesn't it? Let me see. Here, here. Yeah, it does. I think he can cut me if I play there. But he can also cut here as well. So I'll tell you what, I think this cut point is important because that's just going to make his stones inviolate. And these two stones may end up getting swallowed. He's got the opportunity to take another move against them, and if he does, they're not going to be worth saving anymore. So he can go ahead and have those. I've got territory here. I've got a little bit in the corner, a little bit here. He's got this middle area. But the good thing about that is this is starting to look nice. Now, if I play this, he's going to jump. He will most definitely jump. And then I can jump something like this and try to keep him separated into two groups. So I kind of like that. Because if he just plays here, I can attach. And then, yeah, he's getting, he's not really getting a whole lot here, in my opinion. And also, this move or something like this or even this starts to become really nice. I'm in Byoyomi already. He's taken 2 minutes, actually, sorry, minute 55 to do all of his moves. The question is, I mean, where, I don't know what the question is. If I knew what the question was, I might know what the answer is. Let's go ahead and play this. This is a move I've been kind of looking forward to. It helps these two stones. He's going to attach to it. Now, when he attaches, we both end up strong here. So I don't see any problem with this as far as it goes with me. And I don't mind this. I'm getting nice shape in the center here. These stones, I mean, they do have eye shape to a certain extent. But I don't know, he's got a lot of weaknesses. I think I'm going to push up here. Should I push up? Should I pull back? You know what? I'm going to fix this shape. Let's see, he's got this cut here, now that those stones are strong. So if I fix that, he's got this jump here, and I'm going to have to push from behind to get out. So, question is, what do I want to do first? I think I'm going to do this. Because once he pushes this twice, which he's about to do, Now I've got this weak group here, but he's got a weak group here and a weak-ish group on this side. I think I'm doing fine. I mean, I'm kind of surrounded with this group, so he may attack this severely. But this connection here is going to be Sente against this group on the bottom. Do I want to answer passively and give him nothing? He's got shape there. This is definitely Sente. He's already got shape there. But if he plays here, it is Gote. Right? Yeah. Now I gotta worry about this. But I don't have to worry too much, I don't think. He's got this weak group here. If this group gets strong enough, then this shoulder hit is huge. And I think 04 is Sente, because I can push here, and I can push here. So we'll see. Okay, he's coming after this. But I don't think this stone is in any way important. In my opinion, it's not. The question is, am I strong enough to start a new group? And I don't quite think I am. But I do think if I play this, shoulder hit this stone. See, he started a new weak group here. I'm coming after this group, and I'm coming after this center group here. He can play this. I don't know, maybe if I was trying not to fight, I should have picked a different group, a different player not to fight with. Okay. Cut this group off. Now he's got to make life with this. So he's going to push me here, and then if he decides to connect here, he's got quite a bit of problems. Okay, so he's coming through. And in order to keep him separated, I got to do this. Okay, so let's check on this group. This group definitely has eyes, in my opinion. Or maybe, I mean, it's at least got, well, let's see. If I throw in here, he's got to connect here. Then I can cut here. He plays back. Or if I wedge here at that point, he connects. I can descend. He's got to connect. There's a lot of Aji back there at the very, very least. So let's do this first. Okay. Next question is, I don't know how much it annoys me when people play every move instantaneously. I mean, I can't tell you how much it's like, I don't know. It makes the game not fun, especially when it's a long game, or supposed to be a longer game. So let's do this. I mean, maybe it shouldn't annoy me, but it kind of does. It kind of does. Okay, so next we'll attach here. And the question is, should I pull back? Maybe I should. You know what? This is the guy who beat me not too long ago. He was the first one I lost to. And now I know why. I have no idea what to do when people just start playing crazy. I have no idea what to do when people decide they just want to be crazy. Let's keep him low. Let's keep him low. You know what? I may have enough already. Okay, so is this group fine? Oh, here's what we do. Push here. When he does this, play here. Now this group is connected up in Sente, and I can lean on this group. Okay, so we'll do that. I don't know if I've avoided fights at all during this game. It really seems like I haven't. It seems like I've just been fighting and fighting and fighting, which is what I thought would happen when I decided to avoid fights. So I'm not sure how well this whole sequence of events went down. But you know what? I think that is the game. Because that's a lot of territory right there. Seems like it might just be enough. But let's see. He can attach here. If he does, I can connect here. Let's see. I can pull back. If I pull back, he's going to push through. If I connect, he's going to push through. If he drops down, I really don't care. But you know what? If he Hanes, then that becomes Gote. It's big. I mean, it's a lot of stones, but it's Gote. So I think in the end, I would rather do this. Because especially... Well, let me see. Let's see what's bigger. If I pull back, he's going to push through up like this. You know, I think this is the best shape. I think this is the best shape. But I still don't like it. I really don't. Maybe this is the best shape. I feel like if he pushes and I pull back, I'm getting into this life and death situation, and then he can come at my shape over here. So I'm just going to connect here. Let's see what he does. If he decides to push through immediately, then I'll figure out what to do about that. He's going to ruin this whole area right here. There's a lot of Aji back there. Okay. I've got a phone call. Okay, he descends here. Is that Sente? I don't like him descending there. Let's see, if he clamps and I descend and he Ataris, then that is Sente. So I might as well treat this as Sente and not lose more points. Okay. Let's play this. Pretty sure that's the good shape move. It just looks really nice. If I had strong shape over here, I would Hane. As of right now, I do not have such strong shape, and he knows it. So I'm going to threaten to cut him off here when he connects here. Then this shape is solid. If he tries to wedge in here, then I'm fine. So this effectively becomes Gote. Oh. Actually, it's not Gote. It is Sente because of this. This happy little weakness that we have here. You know, I find myself using comments that Batusai has used, and that just means that I've watched entirely too many of his games, and also repeatedly. So I've watched his games often, and it doesn't mean I'm stalking him. I mean, I don't know exactly where he lives, only to within about a half a mile, and I don't know what type of ramen he likes. I just know that he likes ramen, and, you know, what's wrong with that? I mean, how many people don't own 3 pairs of binoculars? I mean, you know? So, no, I watch a lot of his games, and I've learned a huge amount, and also apparently some catchphrases from all of that. So, let's see. All of these are forcing moves. Not worth a whole lot of points, though. And actually, he couldn't cut here directly, because this is Atari and then everything like that, but it makes other moves like J15 really annoying to meet with. So let's see. Question. Do I Hane? Answer. Always. Never not Hane, never. When you can't use a double negative, use a triple negative. Your English teacher will be proud of you. Should I double Hane? Never not double Hane. Let's see. Oh, you know, he's going to get this move in. I still get Sente this way. Okay, let's see. Question. Is this Sente? Answer. Yeah, I think so. I do think so. Okay, that was a mistake by him. If he connects, actually if he connects, it's a huge mistake. This is not a mistake, because if I don't answer that, I'm going to die. Okay. Let me see here for just 1 minute. I don't know what he's trying to do. Actually, I know what he's trying to do. He's trying to kill me. But I don't know if it's going to work. First things first, though. Is this Sente, no matter what he does? I think the answer is yes. Because I've got more liberties than he does. But you know what? I don't really care. I'm going to play this. Oh, you know what? He just made that connection Gote. Oh, you know what? He just punked me solid. Let me see. Oh, he just killed me. Oh, that was dumb. That was really dumb. Wow. It happened. It happened. We were all here. We all saw it. And he was really trying for desperation moves, too. Let's see how much he wins by now that he's totally killed me. I think a move like this is really huge right now. But let's double check this. If I play this, he Ataris from this side. If I play this, he plays this. I don't have eye space. Is there any crazy attachment I can do here? No, I don't think I have anything. Alright, let's do this. This just proves, I don't know what it proves. I'm glad you guys get to see my frustration. It was just horrible. Just horribly bad. But at least I get this in Sente. That's really nice. And now, what do I got now? Let's poke at these shape points. There's no way to kill this. Get this in Sente. Play this. Oh, you know what? This would have been Sente before. Now it's not, or it is Sente. But I can do it from this direction. It's the best I can do. One can hope that he would forget and say, you know what? I don't care if those connect because he's already alive. Oh no. He's not alive. Or he wasn't. Golly. Okay, so if I bump here, he can play this stone. That's a throw-in. If I connect, I have a shortage of liberties. He can take the stone. If I take this stone, then he can just take. If I take here, he can bend in. So those stones are all the way dead. Deadness. Like an old lady named Agnes, except she's dead. They'll call her Deadness. I'm sure this was all very satisfying for him. I don't know, should I be more angry that somebody played something like this trying to kill me? even though I'm pretty sure they knew it wouldn't work unless I made a mistake? Or should I be more mad that I made the mistake? I mean, everybody, your opponent has to make a mistake in order for you to win a game of Go. Or at least, I don't know, if they don't make a mistake, it depends on, the debate about Comey. Is Comey fair? It goes back and forth. But playing moves that induce your opponent or try to induce your opponent into making a mistake for the simple purpose of, or playing a move that doesn't work unless your opponent makes a mistake, in my opinion, is, I don't know, it's beyond misguided. It's something that just, it irks me because I don't feel that it's very good sportsmanship. It's like playing dirty. So, I don't know. I mean, you guys, tell me what you think about that. I know that some people are of the opinion that all's fair and something and something. I play Go and I play for fun, and I try to become a better player. And that doesn't necessarily always mean that, I'm going to win the game. But I'm fairly certain that that group was alive. Okay, so in this case, I'm pretty sure I'm alive. Or am I dead again? Yep, I'm dead again. Okay, so you've seen my life and death skills. Let's see, if I play this, he descends, Atari, he throws in, same thing. Thanks for the game. Alright. So, let's open this offline so that I don't end up with anybody saying anything or making comments like it's been happening before. Not that I mind comments. This was all interesting, but I feel like living in the corner here is actually very big. Because look at these 3 stones. I've got this corner, I've got this corner, and he has development against this wall and this low group. So he really doesn't have much potential yet. I've still got 2 unapproached corners, which he approaches here. So I think that's fine. Now this was possibly a mistake to probe here, because this is the direction that he should be playing. And before I make that probe, I've got something like this, which is semi-sente. I mean, it's something that's inducing him to play another move in that area, and it also eliminates his option of dropping down that he has, which is also kind of like, is that sente or is that not? So perhaps G2 is the better way to go about it, or at least to save that move instead of eliminating that, because now this is Gote. He can decide he wants to ignore this, or if he plays this, his shape is really, really nice. So, again, I don't know the answer to that. Maybe I should have avoided it, maybe not. Okay, so he goes into the corner here, and, I think possibly the better answer would have been this, because even if he plays something to expand, or better yet, something like this, this area is really easy to destroy, because as I jump out, he's already got to protect. So now I can invade, I can treat these 2 stones lightly. I don't have many problems in that area. So I don't know what would have been the better way. This direction, I feel like this wall is just set up for an attack, except that I've made this position on the bottom stronger. So maybe if I'm going to do this, I don't remember exactly how the game went. If I'm going to do this and try to attack this wall, and get my follow-up once he passes, or not passes, but Tanukis locally, it might be better if this area had more Aji on the bottom. So when I played that, I made him stronger, and I made the group more solid. I don't know. But he left that weakness, and I decided that it was too big of a weakness, and I should just cut him. Because it's not so much of a fight as I feel like I'm attacking. Except, once he plays something like that, because I had to ignore it, or maybe I didn't have to ignore it. If I play like this, he can come out this direction, and then he is ahead of me, and he's making a wall here, and I'm not, well, I'm coming after this group in just a minute. I don't know. It becomes a nasty fight. So maybe if I didn't want to fight, if I was looking to avoid fighting, it makes it kind of difficult to choose because, or at least if I'm going to fight, at least do this first. Because if I get this wall here, now I have something to look forward to. Okay, these stones have somewhere to run, so these white stones right here are going to be a little bit more under attack. But I feel like this went pretty well. I'm not really fighting a huge amount. I mean, I guess I am. This Hane here, I don't know if it was an overplay or not. I know I can't go along with this strategy. I can't let him Hane and I do this, and he probes and I do this, because he's getting too many forcing moves. But this cut point's still here. He hasn't fixed it yet, so he has to go back and fix. And my group looks pretty darn okay now. So maybe this is okay? I don't know. But I know I lied to you. I said I wasn't going to fight. And then I just started this extremely nasty fight. But I will tell you that he's the best player, or one of the best players to try and, oh, you know what? This is the move here. At least get this forcing move in, because now he has a lot of stones to try to come back after. I mean, yeah, he can, take one stone, and maybe he can even live in here, but he's surrounded. I don't know. Maybe he can even kill me. This is getting pretty outlandish here. Yeah, okay, so I'm dead. And of course, yeah, he would have found this. So maybe, well, at least I think the attachment was a good move. Instead of coming through here, especially like right here, this is a great move, because if he responds to it, then I've got this as a follow-up, and then this. And, the question is, do I care about that one stone? And really, no, I do not. Because it's not enough for life. And so I've got him surrounded, and if he doesn't respond, like let's say he continues running out, well then I can just trade. If he wants that, then I'll take this. I don't mind sacrificing these stones now that I get a strong, solid corner because of it. And I'm way ahead at that point. He's got to play another move to come back after these stones. And I still have some, well, these stones are pretty much not, they don't have a lot of Aji left. Something like this is a nice forcing move. But I've got this left, so he doesn't get to build much on the top either. I don't know. I mean, this would have been okay, I think. Sacrificing those stones, making it into a trade. He's got a lot invested on the top as well. So this was definitely a fighting move. Let's say that, something like this would have been better. Because now if he decides that he wants to make an area here, then I can go back and start thinking about this, because I'm actively surrounding him in the midst of all this. I don't know. Again, I do not know. There's a lot of things I don't know, because this guy's really good at fighting, and that's one reason why I was trying not to fight. So this was fine. And apparently this was all fine. That was a mistake by him, I think. Oh, if he connects, though, he can't connect. Maybe I should do this immediately. Because now he's having a lot of trouble making eyes here. Like I can, especially if he gets greedy and he tries for this. If he tries to connect here, now he doesn't have two eyes. Maybe this would have been better. Oh, he's got one eye here. Oh yeah, but this, I've still got this. So, yeah, so that was a big move by him. I should have come after his shape here. And then I can play this. He's got two eyes already, so he's going to want to respond there at that point. So the question is, what's more profitable? I think that the answer is this. So now he starts his myriad forcing moves. And here, maybe I should just, no, I don't have enough shape to not respond here. Okay, so that's a good move. This is not Sente. Okay. Okay, so he can't connect here. Let's see. If I play here, he does this. Then I just play this. Because that's fine. Okay. If I play here and he connects, I'm still fine. He can, actually here I might even be able to tanuki. No, I can't tanuki there. But if I play here and he does this, I can just connect. Yeah, so this was a big mistake here. Big mistake. Playing this. Remember not to play that, ever. And then this was another big mistake. Because when he plays this, I can't connect here. I have to play back here or like this, and then he can play that. And I can either leave that and give him a 1 point Sente later if I think something's bigger, or play Gote. Right now, I think he's still ahead, but of course he's not two dead corners ahead. He's only one dead corner ahead. Anyway, we didn't get a chance to start a streak this time, but of course we learned a little bit of life and death in the corner. If you have any comments or suggestions about, you know, what do you think about the idea of sportsmanship in Go? Is every move fair, or are playing moves that you know that only work if your opponent responds badly, like deliberately overplaying or things like that? I mean, do you consider that a good part of the game, or do you consider that to be something that's unfair? I actually consider it slightly insulting to do that, because I think that you're saying, I think you're an idiot, and that's why I'm going to win, because you don't know the right moves to my bad moves. But that's my personal way of seeing it, and maybe that's not the intention of the person playing it at all. So I'm curious to hear what you guys think, and hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys probably sometime next week.